Viewer discretion is advised.
So, slight disclaimer, this is like future me in August. These videos are like old, and I guess because I filmed them on Snapchat that it messed up the rendering of them. I don't know why, but they're in landscape. As you can clearly see, I'm in landscape filming this. But for whatever reason, when I transferred them from my phone to the editing software that I'm using, it messed it up. I don't know. But just bear with me because the next couple videos are off the wall and they're in portrait mode, and I don't know why. I've tried to change them. These videos are from the beginning of the year, so just bear with me. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Hello everyone. It's Wednesday. No, excuse me. The fuck it's not. It's Tuesday. And yeah. Yesterday, which was Monday, and Tuesday. No, girl, oh my god. Yesterday and Sunday, I didn't film anything because I really didn't feel like doing anything like at all. I just, yeah, I agree. I didn't feel it. Hey Diva, I'm not really feeling this one today. Was what it was giving. I was deeply not in the mood to do anything. I don't know, like the past couple of days, I have been feeling like extremely unmotivated to do anything. I think that pretty much kind of like studying for everything. I don't know if it's that or if it's just at the fact that there's a lot of things that I really just feel unmotivated about. I really don't feel like doing anything. Like, I didn't even go work out yesterday like I normally do. I just rolled over to sleep. I just rolled over to sleep because I was tired. I was just like, I have been exhausted like since last week. So I think what I'm gonna do is combine this week's vlog with next week, because next week I have a lot of things planned. Because I have my research symposium that I'll be going to. I have my research symposium that I'll be going to, and then I'll also be going back home because research symposium is at home. So I'll be going back home for that and everything like that. So we are very much ecstatic, very much stoked. I'm probably gonna hang out with my cousins for a little while, and yeah. And as you clearly see, this is a complete 100. More than likely, probably going to. I'm probably gonna be doing this on the couch until I fall asleep while I look at Reba. Okay, y'all. So I'm on my way back to the house. And I just got out of microbiology. I was gonna work out today. That may not be the case. I might be just more so because like I'm I guess I'm like legitimately overwhelmed because one, I just paid the $200 holding fee for UAMS because of course that's where I got accepted in the pharmacy school. So to me it's just like real overstimulating and overwhelming because it's just like it's so fucking annoying, like paying for shit. The application fee, the holding fee, the service fee charge, the sign your life away charge. It's, girl, there are hidden fees to the hidden fees to the hidden fees. Bitch, they want to know where your hairline begins and where it ends. Like, this shit is expensive. It's very much expensive. Like, and I think because I'm more so annoyed because like I have like this entire year I knew I was going to be busy because I have school, I have research symposiums that I'm going to or trying to go to, because I really don't know if I'm gonna go to the one that's in Washington where my research is being presented. I believe it got accepted to be presented.
Give you a quick tour of your workday homepage and the actions you can take from there. Once you have received.
Okay, so let's walk through this real quick. So it's pretty much everything that we get at Dallas College. Like we get whiteboard, we get PowerPoint project and all that, Microsoft Excel and all that stuff. We get Workday and stuff like that, but I think our Workday for Dallas Community College is a little different. At TWU, I don't remember. I don't. Let me say this. We probably did get Microsoft for free. Do I remember using? Because I still have my free stuff from when I first went to Dallas Community College. Because like if you're a science major, they have it where your senior year, I think either your junior and senior year. I know for your senior year for a fact, but I think it's your junior and senior year, you are automatically enrolled in like MCAT classes to prepare you for the MCAT. So TW has it because if I'm not mistaken, UNT isn't a part of the A&M system. A&M system, and A&M is, I think they were the first school to introduce like the MCAT classes in their curriculum. If not them, I think UNT. One of them had it first, but I do believe, I highly strongly believe that it was A&M. So okay, so as I make it to the house, or I'm at the house now rather, had a little workout sesh today. Just did something light because I was actually gonna go to the dojo today. But of course I didn't do that because I have to study for this exam. So I was like, I can't go. Yeah, girl, y'all gonna have to miss me. Sorry. Um, as of right now, this is what I'm doing. I am going through some Quizlets, some, and of course, I only missed fucking two. Out of 20, I missed two. This one, yeah, that's on me. And then of course, number 20, honest to God, I thought it was pneumonia because yes, it's an infectious pathogen. And I could have sworn it was pneumonia, but hepatitis, I mean, that makes sense as well too. But I could have sworn pneumonia was in bio level 2, BSL 2. I could have sworn. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I gotta look back at my notes. So, and of course, I have a wonderful YouTube video over here, Miss Doctor Rachel Southard, who is a wonderful OBGYN over in California. And then, of course, I also took the learning objectives from chapters 17, 16, 14, and 15, which is all over immunology. Chapter 17 is immunology and diagnostics, immunosis? Hard words for Elmo. Um, Adaptive immunology, infectious disease, and epidemiology. And then, of course, I believe chapter 13 is over innate immunology and stuff like that. So I did the learning objectives for that. And then, of course, I put it into Quizlet. It created a Quizlet for it. So if you're ever looking up stuff for immunology, and you see this one right here, oh no, this one right here, if you see that one, I did it. So you're welcome. I'm gonna sit up here and go through these Quizlets and stuff and flashcards and stuff. That's what I'm gonna be doing while I drink my spike lemonade. This is empty though, but that's what I'll be doing tonight. And then tomorrow I leave out to go to Arkansas because I go to Arkansas tomorrow. I booked my hotel for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Of course, it's just a 2 night stay because Friday and Saturday I'm staying that night. I get there, check-in is at 3 for Thursday, so they don't count that. They just count Thursday and Friday, so it's a 2 night stay. Um, but I'm probably gonna leave directly after I get out of class because I get out of class at like 12:20 or something like that. Basically 12:30. I get out of class at 12:30. I was gonna go to the gym afterwards and then leave after that, or come home, take a shower, and then leave after that. But then I thought about it and I was like, traffic on 20 is already asinine. Then going to 360 is even worse. And then right there at 30 between Garland and Rockwall, or well, Garland and actually Faith, it's AIDS. Like it is completely like off the wall, rabbit the fucking food. Like it's really just like I don't understand. And after a certain point, once you get out of Rockwall, then it goes from being a well, once you get past a certain point in Garland, it goes from being a four-way highway to a three-way. And then once you get a certain point past Rockwall, it goes from a three-way to a two-way highway. And it's like that all the way through like East Texas, like all the way through East Texas. So it and state troopers love to sit outside that direction. Nonetheless, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna probably take my test that Thursday when I get to the hotel. Um, of course, I'm once I get out of class, I gotta go to my barber because I gotta get a haircut, which I probably should have did today, but I didn't. Um, and then I also have to go over the lecture for calculus because for whatever reason I couldn't log on to the Zoom, so I gotta go over that as well too. Because for whatever reason I couldn't log on to the Zoom link. I don't know what the hell was going on. I mean, I don't know what was going on. So I'll probably do that Saturday. So that means I'm probably going to cut my symposium visit short that Saturday. I'll probably be there up until 12 that Friday, or maybe up until 1. I don't know. Um, but like I said, once I get out of class, I'm gonna have to go and get my hair cut, and then after that, then I'm gonna just go ahead and just drive off the freeway. Um, it's a lot. It's a lot. But as of right now, I'm gonna study. I'm also gonna finish watching Miss Dr. Southard. Her, as well as there is another young lady that I love looking at now. Her name is Miss Lauren Nicole. Very beautiful girl. Very beautiful girl. That's not a pretty freeze frame of her, but very wonderful girl. And then of course my girl Miss Phaedra, she has not posted anything just yet, but when she posts something, we'll be watching my girl Miss Phaedra. So I know I said I was gonna talk to y'all tomorrow, but I'm sorry. I just have to let y'all know this. So I'm over here doing Quizlet stuff and whatnot, and I'm over here playing this game. I guess I don't know. I guess it's the Blast version over here. So I guess if you have Quizlet Plus, you get to play this Blast version, and this is a cute little game. So it gives you the question up here. It says auto uncoding, which is basically the process of removing the capsid when it goes into the cell. Vancomycin. So it says, which of the following antibiotics is used primarily for gram positive, which is that one. Antiseptic, which is techniques to reduce the number of microbiomes. Dry heat. Moist, Anadril, something about a cold virus, poliovirus. So like I'm sure you can't see that, but like this is fun. Pasteurizing, multiple drug resistance. That one. Attachment. That one. Inhibits. Like this is fun. I probably should this is fun. This is not an effective way to actually study, so let me not do that. But that was fun. All right, so let's play. I don't know what this is. This is my first time ever seeing either one of these. Like I've never. Wait, controlling growth. Oh my God. Oh, I have to type the answer. Oh, no, no, no. Which of the following antibiotics specifically targets the synthesis of mycolic acid in the cell wall of, oh, the one that treats malaria in it starts with a twinaquone, no, a tovaquone, something like that. I don't know how to spell it. I should probably learn how to spell
Reduction of the number of microorganisms and
Hush,
reduction of
girl,
the number of
hush.
microorganisms and viruses.
Shush. we're gonna go back to what we're used to. So I normally do 20 terms. This is the number of questions that you want. It's a max of 123. So the max of 123 is how many like cards there are, or how many like, I guess like all the material that's in it, if that makes sense. I'm trying to. I swear I know English. I promise you. That in Spanish. I promise you I know it. We just, yeah, I promise you I know it. But normally I do multiple choice. I don't do matching because I feel as though that's like real ineffective. Written is probably better because you get more associated with the words. I can't spell in English, Spanish, or Portuguese, so we're not gonna try that. And then I do true and false as well too. Sometimes I do know that I have true and false on my tablet. So on my tablet I do true and false, but here it's just multiple choice because I'm trying to resemble the actual exam. Straight annoying. Straight annoying. It's getting there. It could use some work, but we're getting there. What I'm even more mad about this is that I literally picked this antibiotic originally. For whatever reason, I ended up changing my answer to this one. This one right here. And I really honestly and truly don't know why. So I would have gotten 100. Literally would have gotten 100. Because the both of these inhibit cell wall. Both of these inhibit the cell wall. This does not. This is, I believe, protein synthesis. The question asks, which of the following antibiotics specifically targets the synthesis of mycolic acid in the cell wall of Mycobacterium species? All three of these inhibit cell wall in some shape, form, or fashion. This is like a sulfa drug, like vancomycin. What the hell? Hello everyone, we finally made it to the hotel room, nice and lovely. Of course we got our cleaning supplies already ready. Got the Lysol, we got some Myers, is that my, yeah, Myers, Febreze, the gloves, we got a scrubbing daddy and stuff like that. You know, of course, gotta clean everything. Child, let me see what the bathroom even, honey. Oh, the light, okay, there was a little delay in the light. Oh, okay. It look clean. I'm gonna clean it regardless. But okay, it look clean. It look nice. Okay. All right, this is nice and lovely, honey. So I'm going to go ahead and get cleaning. I'm probably gonna call my sister here in a minute because I just got off the phone with her earlier. So I'm probably gonna call her again. So let me go ahead and get cleaning, child, and I will talk to y'all in the mirror 10. All right, so this is what we're wearing. Nice gray shirt, pants, some nice shoes that I'm gonna throw away more than likely after this. I'm gonna throw these bitches away because I don't wear these motherfuckers like down. Coffee. I'm about to be late, so let me grab my keys, grab my purse, grab my jacket. I'm gonna be out the door. Look at me looking all professional, looking like I know something about myself that I don't. I am so happy to be here. I'm in the bathroom right now, so I'm trying to be quiet. Ain't nobody in here, but like I'm so happy. Like first ever conference and stuff like that, and I'm so happy. And yeah, this is wonderful. This is nice. This is real nice. So got my matcha over here and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go check out everything, and I promise you I'll try to get pictures and stuff like that if I can. If not, well, oh well. Okay, so hi everyone. I wanted to do a recap of this week's vlog. I thoroughly enjoyed myself at the symposium. I absolutely loved it. I encourage, well, I'll give this advice that was given to us. I encourage all of you who are psychology majors to go to the conference. Go to the conferences. Even if you're not presenting any research, just go to the conferences because you can still go as a student even if you're not presenting research. Though it does give you another level of like giddiness, I guess, when you are presenting research, either research that you did or research that you did with professors. It's just another level of just like mwah, that just puts the icing on the cake. But I thoroughly enjoyed the symposium. I thoroughly enjoyed everyone that I met, the professors, the scholars, even like the connections that I made and stuff like that. Absolutely loved everyone. So I do think that for me, it was beneficial to go. I'm glad I did go. I'm very happy that I went. And I think that it was something that was, yeah, it was needed. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was lovely seeing every, body. And of course, most of the people were from TW anyway. But to know like, oh, you had people from Louisiana, you had people from Alabama, you had a lot of people from Texas. And then of course you had people from, I almost said Michigan, Mississippi. You had people from Georgia, so it was nice. Of course, SWAPA is the Southern Southwestern Psychological Association Conference or whatever. It's like that, and it motivated me to go to go to more conferences, save up, go to those different conferences. Like I said, even if you're not presenting, you can just go to network, and I think that's the plus side of that. Not only that, of course, I couldn't go to all the conferences, all the seminars that were being held. There was one in particular that was DEI. And with that one, I wanted to stay with it so bad because we were talking about some good key points. And the speaker, she was hitting points. But unfortunately, couldn't go because, well, it was another one that I was going to at the same time. So unfortunately, it was just kind of like, oh, okay, I have to stay here for a little while, and then I got to run over to the side of the building to go try to, see that stuff for that conference. And, it was real good. And I think the speaker, as a matter of fact, let me grab hold on. Okay, so these were like the goodie bags. Can you see that? So this is Psych. I am a member of Psych. If you are a psychology major, even if you're minoring in it and you're going into like healthcare, join this. Still join it. So this is like a little goodie bag that we got. And then from the speaker for the DEI workshop, This is her book. I think this is her. This author right here. That was the speaker that we had. We got this book. She autographed it for us. Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, here's her signature. So she autographed it for us and everything like that. She had some real good key points in talking about DEI and how with DEI, how it talked about, how those words have been misconstrued, what the purpose of DEI has been, what it actually is, the entire purpose of, what diversity means, and what was so funny was that she was like, they want to sit here and say that, oh, black people are taking the jobs because of DEI, and they're like, no, it's more white people. It's white people, white women specifically. She was like, but it's white people. She was like, you're hardly gonna find a black person who got into that job because of DEI. She was like, you'll hardly find it. And it was just so funny because of the way she was saying it. She was like, it was just a good conference. And I was just like, absolutely. The first one that I went to was the symposium, biopsychosocial features on chronic pain and the impact of health on psychosocial functioning. That one was really good. I got there a squinch bit late, so I didn't catch all of the first speakers seminar. I kind of got like middle, close to end. The second speaker, loved hers, and then the third one, his was saying that he was talking about the correlations between depression and pain. And one question that I asked, I was like, well, have you seen a correlation in your study? Did you see a correlation where the more pain medicines that person is on, the more antidepressants that they're going to be on, and vice versa? And he was like, well, we didn't necessarily look at that just yet. That is going to be one. He said, but what I hypothesize is that 9 times out of 10, he was like, those that are, chronically in a state of pain, they're going to feel this habitual feeling of, feeling down, and oh, the pain is still there, it's not stopping. Of course, fibromyalgia and all of those things. He was like, so it's going to be, bringing them down. So yes, you would see a heightened increase in their depression or even anxiety or things like that. He was like, so I can hypothesize that the more pain medicines that they're on, the more that they're going to, be susceptible to being on multiple different antidepressants and stuff like that. So, and that's the end of this vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. I know it's going to be long, but I wanted to make sure that I got everything in it. So